Hi everyone, my name is Ifenwa Njoko, aka Ifi Peki. I have this concern in my heart that I really want to pour out. It is about problems in our homes, problems in families. It is now everywhere. Almost every home has one problem or the other. The husband is against the wife is against the husband. Quarrels everywhere. I have been in the midst of men and they were discussing women negatively. They were like, their problems are caused by women. That women is the problem. Women do this, women do that. The same thing with women. In their midst, when you come in their midst and discussion is going on, the same thing. The women will be saying, men are wicked, men did this, men did that. You will now see that husbands are blaming wives. Wives are blaming husband. In a family where everybody is right, how can we correct the wrong? How can we correct our mistakes? So that was why I came up with this. Our marriage can work again. How to make our marriages work. Now you ask yourself this question. Is my home redeemable? Many of our homes are redeemable. The problems are just minor issues that we can, come together and settle. That is why, honestly, please, I would like you to like and share this video. Subscribe, hit the bell button, bring in people so that we can come together and find out what we can do to make our marriages work again. Somebody can say, is this the first time we are hearing this, that, all this motivation? I'm not a motivational speaker. I am a voice that has risen to tell you the truth about this life and what you can do to make your marriage work. I'm not telling you that my own marriage is perfect. I've been married for 10 years and by the grace of God, I am still happily married. But that does not mean that it is perfect. It is not perfect. No marriage is perfect anywhere. But at least you do the needful, you do the things you can do and bring in God so that you can have a happy home and have peace. It's not wrong to have misunderstandings in marriage. It's not wrong. But when you have misunderstandings, how do you prefer solutions? How do you, settle issues? Do you allow things to linger? These are the things. So before your marriage can work, you have to work on yourself. Yes. Don't always claim that you are right. Both husband and wife, don't always claim to be right. When problem arises, even if you are not the person at fault initially, at the end of the thing, look for your own fault. What did I do wrong? Was it the way I presented the matter? Did I talk wrongly, rudely? Presentation at times matters. So work on yourself. There are so many things you do that hurts your spouse. There are so many things you do that your partner doesn't like. What are those things? Tell yourself the truth and try to improve. Don't say, this is my weakness. Will I die for him? Will I die for her? This is my weakness. And therefore you relax. No. Let us try our best to do the things that are in our hands. Don't be too lazy. Marriage is a work. Yes. Your marriage is just like a company that you and your husband has come together to build. And after building this company, if you don't work hard together, you cannot keep it together. This company will not grow. It will not succeed. So if you want to have success in your marriage, if you want your home to succeed, if you want to have good children that will make you proud in future, you have to make it work. You have to work in line with your partner, in line with your spouse. Yes, husband is the head of the family. But your wife is your partner. You do things together. You don't just do things without the consent of your wife. Take decisions, do everything without her consent. Let her opinion matter. And you, wife, you have to be a woman of value. You should add value to your husband. You should add value to his life. There are so many things for us to talk about. And we cannot take all of them at once. We'll come to them one after the other. So that is why I am begging you. If you love your family, that is the most important thing. Many people has fallen out of love from their partner. They are no longer in love with their partner. If you tell a woman you should pray for your husband, you say, am I the only one that is supposed to be praying for him? But it is your duty. Many women, that is it. If you hear the way they talk about their husband, you're like, how come these people are still living together? You hate your husband that much and you still live together with him. Some people will tell you that if not for my children, I will not be with this man. But for crying out loud, you are still with the man. Why don't you make it work? And if you think it cannot work, why don't you separate? Because once you continue to fight with your partner, you are affecting your children. You are raising nuisance for the society. Your children are looking up to you. Therefore, that is why we have to be careful. Oh, ye woman, you wife, please take up your responsibilities as a wife. Treat your husband as a king he is. Yes. Don't leave your husband at the mercy of your house helps, at the mercy of people that fill your house, at the mercy of strangers. Take it upon yourself that you have to submit to your husband. Submitting to your husband does not mean you will be a mumu. Oh no, it's not, honey, sir. Don't allow this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, that is not submission. That is African demonic way of submission. That is not the meaning of the submission we are talking about here. Because I tell you, no man loves such woman that behaves like mumu here and there. That will be doing like this every time. Submission is you as a woman of substance, a woman of value. A woman that know that she has added value to the life of her husband and still controls her strength. Strength under control, that is submission. You still bring yourself low and allow your husband to be in charge. That is submission. You respect your man. Some of us have lost respect completely for our husbands, both in the house, outside the house, anywhere. We talk to him anyhow. We argue with him. We talk anyhow. It is not done. It is not done. Every man needs respect. I tell you, the major need of every man is respect. Every man needs his wife to respect him. When your husband comes back home, please treat him as a king. Serve his food by yourself. Even if you have helps at home, even if you have people, and let me tell you, don't crowd your home with people. Honestly, every man wants when he comes back, he will have some comfort, he will have some privacy. Don't fill your home with people. This one is here, this one is there. And the space you have is too small. Everywhere will be crowded. And you expect the man to always be at home. He can't always be at home like that now. So please, don't instruct another to serve your husband. You won't even supervise it. You won't even look at what your husband is served with. You won't, that is madness. Yes, it is different. Your husband can be romantic. He can come back home, go to the kitchen, check things for himself. But don't make it a routine. Make sure that you serve your husband with respect. The honor that you've not accorded to your husband, don't accord it to any man. Honestly. And, don't use sex to punish your husband. Please make up your mind. Some of us, that's a topic for another day. Some of us, the way they behave when it comes to sex, you like, is this person okay? You are not supposed to shy away from your responsibility. Sex is as sacred as marriage itself. Yes. It is a vital aspect of it. Your husband is meant to enjoy you. You are meant to enjoy your husband. None of your body does not belong to you again. Rather, it belongs to your partner. Therefore, don't deny him or her sex. Allow yourself to enjoy each other. Rise up to your responsibility. Synchronize with your husband, with your partner. Husband, yes, the Bible, God made you the head of the family, but he gave you a helpmate, a partner. If you don't partner with your wife, you do things without the consent of your wife. Haba. You go about, pursuing strange women. The things that you can bring in and make your family work, make it the envy of others, you are just spending unnecessarily on people that will never matter in your life. Whatever you do with a strange woman is a waste. That's what the Bible calls them. Strange women. That's what the Bible calls them. No matter what you do with them, it is a waste. The enjoyment. Some of you say somebody you have slept with, you don't remember the person again. Honestly, so many things that have shattered our homes are little things that we can avoid. Are little things that are not meant to bring issues, to bring problems. Let us decide today to make our families work. That is why I am calling on you. This is just a kind of introduction. As it has been laid in my heart, this thing has given me so much concern. I've always been in the midst of women. I've always been in the midst of men. I've had people, so many problems here and there. But trace these things, they are all our faults. And the devil has observed our weaknesses and he's using them against us. Don't say that, I don't like doing this, I don't like doing that. You can work on yourself. There are so many things you can do. Some people will get married until that nobody's looking at them again. Therefore, they will leave themselves. They will just be careless with their dressing, careless with their speeches, careless with the way they walk, careless with everything. All these things matters. You have to be presentable. You have to make your partner proud of you. Add value to yourself. Empower yourself. Get something doing. Contribute to the growth of the family. There are so many things for us to talk about, and we'll bring them one after the other. So that is why I want you to subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell button so that we can be notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Let's come together. And I promise you, that family will work again. Your home will work again. Some of us are now living in compromise. It's just, they don't have the heart to pray for the husband again. They don't have the heart to pray for their wives again. It's because you no longer love him. But I tell women, if you can rise up and remember the days of your new beginning, the time you started, how much in love you were with that man, and you rise up and pray to God, bearing in mind that love that existed between you in the beginning, you can, rekindle that love. You can rekindle that affection. It will come back. It is possible. Don't tell me it is easier said than done, this and that. I'm telling you what I practicalize. I am telling you what I do. No human being is perfect, but it is we that work towards perfection. Yes, we accept that we are perfectly imperfect. But our imperfections are all right if we work on them. There are people that are failures. That is, they have accepted failure. But it is not wrong to fail. Failure is an option. People say it's not an option. But I tell you, it's an option. But the most important thing is that you don't fall and fall forever. You fell and get up. Learn from your mistake. Move ahead. I promise you that your family will work again. Don't just listen to me. Practicalize. As we go on this journey, I want to get subscription from as many people as possible. Let us come together, bring in people. Let us see how we can, treat the problems that arises in our homes. There are so many of them, too numerous to mention, that we cannot treat in one video. But little by little, as time goes on, you will start enjoying your marriage. You will know that marriage is sweet. Thank you so much. Like, share, and subscribe. I love you.